disabled. Why? Why? Oh. Forgot my fancy hat. We're drinking whiskey. I need my fancy hat. It's this time. Ugh. Try to see if this is even working yet. Something's being weird this time. I don't know why. I also don't know if it's just on my end or if it's on your end. Hold on. This is a dangerous thing to do. There we go. Always love it when YouTube's like, you're streaming. Completely black screen. Anyway, since that nonsense is out of the way. Greetings. My name's Brian. Welcome to KillCo Whiskey Musings. We are raising a glass tonight to a dear friend and mentor of mine, Kate Grana. None of you know who she is, but you can actually look up more about her onto Google. And she was the teacher at my high school, and I think she taught at my middle school for a little while too. I feel like I'd known her for most of my life, at least my young adult life. And then we took off some time in my 20s, and around my late 20s, early 30s, I started singing with her. She was teaching me how to sing, since I can sing, which is new information for that. Hold on. Chat, where'd you go? Really? That's why I didn't want to do that. Bless. That's different. Anyhow, you don't need to know what's going on. Chat window stuff? Don't ask, it's confusing. Let me do the thing. My fingers, high five. Sugar kitty, meow. Zen boot, you can leave your hat on. Yes. I have my hat on because it's a fancy hat. It's my whiskey hat. It's my Four Roses hat. I don't know if I have any Four Roses. I do. I'm tempted to try it, but I know I didn't really like it the first time, so maybe it's changed. That'd be nice. Very heavy on the corn mash bill. I wasn't a huge fan. Andrew Butler, hello. Sorry I only saw Fridays on ketchup, as I had a Loch Ness Zoom tasting. Ooh. Well then, you were drinking whiskey. That's the important part. Whether you were here or somewhere else, good to know. Plus, I'm keenly aware that your time zone is a little different. So, you just being here at all, it's like, cool. You should go to bed at some point. It's fine. Oh, music. I also have to mention next Sunday, I'll be having a special guest. Shh, too loud. There we go, I think. That special guest will be a certain man named Roy from Aquavite will be joining us for a little whiskey. The stream will be starting a little earlier. I think that's what we planned. So it'll go from 6, very likely to 8. Or at least maybe past 7. I don't know. It's up to him, really. Again, time zones, they're a thing. So I'm looking forward to that. Haven't set that up yet. There will very likely not be a Friday stream. I'm trying to get all the info out. Just because of complications. So as you know, I follow the Whiskey Tribe, Whiskey Vault, Crowded Barrel, etc., etc. I'm a patron of theirs and everything. And they're doing Dry Week soon. As in this Friday. This coming Friday. So I'm bending the rules slightly because I do have a special guest, and I'm not going to change that. That would be really complicated for both of us. So there will very likely not be a Friday stream, but there will be a Sunday stream. And then not until next Friday will there be a stream. So it's a little time off for me to attempt to get things done. There will still be videos. Keep that in mind, though. The video bottles are sitting next to me. You can't see them. And I have to make an extra video this week because it's going to be a video for next month, which is Pride Month. If you didn't know, next month is Pride Month. I have a thing. It's bubbling around in there for what I'll do for that. Let me grab that Four Roses. I'm definitely going to raise a glass. First off, that's the first thing I should do. To Kate. I may sing a song or two if I'm up to it. I've been feeling not great as far as mentally stable for the past day or two. I think something about making the thumbnail. Making the thumbnail last night and having Kate's picture, and I was doing okay doing that. And even before this stream, I was just looking through the music and sang a song or two. I was like, maybe I shouldn't sing on the stream tonight. I can still feel it in the back of my brain. Trying to creep forward. I'm not doing that right now. I'll save that for Patreon. By the way, I have a Patreon. I'm getting pretty good at that. I just have to say something and throw Patreon in there. $5. Most of your patrons already, I know. But I gotta say it. So I've decided that the first pour of the night is this one. This is a bottle, and I still haven't quite figured out if I want to do this. But if you can figure out a good way to say you need to drink the rest of that bottle without it sounding like what I'm gonna say, which is KIA, but it's supposed to be kill it already. The bottle, it's too low. You need to. But then I remember what KIA means, and I go, maybe we shouldn't use that one. If you have any ideas for a nice, quick way of saying you need to drink the rest of that right now. Il dolce siono. I don't know what that is. I am not a soprano as far as I know. They are some kind of gang. This is a joke. Ha ha ha. I could almost finish this tonight. I don't know if I feel great tomorrow, but it's tempting. Killed in live stream, that's an option. I do drink some of these, off camera. That'd be a very strange hobby to have. It's like I drink whiskey, but only online when I have a stream going. I would have much more bottles. So I'm also going to talk a little about this bottle now that's coming to my mind. I just had to talk about my hat, and that's all it was. This is a Four Roses hat. As many of you probably know already, I'll give you a show here. See, you would look, Four Roses Bourbon. I got it at the distillery. Where I got that other amazing bottle, which is long gone. And this is the other one, and it's a store pick. It's not my favorite, which makes me sad, because it was probably expensive. It's better that I don't remember how much it costs. Oh, God. This is an OESO. Single barrel bourbon. Yeah, well. Unchilled, filtered, and barrel strength. 75% corn mash bill. Considering the other one was a high rye mash bill, and I really love that. This is 9 years, 6 months, bottled September 22nd, 2022. Ooh, that's fun. But this is like a local liquor store, there's the word, that I used to go to fairly often until I got this many bottles and realized I have no space. And no real need to get bottles, but I've had the itch, which I don't like. I don't have the money to go look at their glass case and see if there's anything in there. Like, haven't seen much the last few times, but it's been a minute. It's probably been 2 to 3 months, maybe more. Probably more. We'll see. We'll see if I go in there and make some mistakes. I usually do. But, starting this off, if you would all join me raising a glass of some sort, doesn't matter if it's actual whiskey, to the memory of Kate Grana. I'll be talking about her a little bit this evening on and off, but for the most part, I just want people to be here and be, just raise a glass to her memory, because she was an amazing person who helped me through a lot of difficult times in my life. So, cheers, Kate. I miss you. Liking the color balance, I've been good. I don't know if I fiddled with it, I've had, me and the color balance have had issues. But I think it's on automatic right now, or I didn't fiddle with it, or I did fiddle with it and then actually saved it this time, because that was the hardest part. I don't know why. I think OBS is like, yes, I'll remember that for you. I'm like, oh, and it didn't. Cool. So I'd have to change the settings every time, and I'm not going to do that. I'll just throw up my hands and be like, I'm done. First of all, I should also do this, because this doesn't happen a lot during a stream, but this happened 2 days ago, and it's there, and I'm going to push the button, okay? Leave me alone.
Oh, how?
Patrick Delva. Delva? There we go. Close enough. welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I was worried that someday I'm just going to get like 100 subscribers in one night and that thing will just keep going off. It won't happen, but kind of funny. Stick around. There we go. Good color, but the walls aren't too pink. Yeah, the white balance is the hardest thing to figure out. And it doesn't help that I have white walls and white everything, skin. So everything's very, the lighting is very reflective. Like it's bouncing around, which is good, but also complicated. Cameras are weird. That's really what I can say about that. Ah. So far, so good, though. I figured this out. I'll figure the rest out. That's what I like to say. I also had a moment of panic. Not really panic. I'm panic all the time. But this was, you know that moment where you think you know where something is? Like, ah, yes, I'll go grab that. That's a thing that I wanted to do. And you're like, ah, where is it? I thought it was right here. I had one of those moments earlier tonight when I was looking for the music that Kate and I had sung over the many years that I knew her and was her student as a young adult, whereas I was also a student of hers as a kid, but I wasn't big into music. I wasn't big into many things. It's complicated, as I said. Green shirt seems to work well, yeah. It's a little more reflective-ish. But I don't like wearing colored shirts, believe it or not. Another little, I don't know what to call it. I have a lot of these, but there's little things about me that have no rational reasoning. Is I like wearing black because I like wearing black. I did it a lot when I was a teenager, and I think that just kind of stuck. I'm so accustomed to wearing black clothes that wearing anything else feels very... I feel like I'm at a fucking green light right now. It's like everything, I'm a little too loud, you know? Just me, though. I know no one gives a shit about what shirt I'm wearing, really. Other than in this moment where everyone's seeing me. So, problem with the clean leash yesterday. Clean leash? I also have another sample. I haven't really decided if this is going to be it. There's a couple here. Maybe you guys can help me out. That's what I'll do. I'll do a poll in about 15, 20 minutes-ish. How's that sound? I've got a few samples here that I haven't actually poured. They're all up there. I'm looking at each one and going, oh, well, that's nice. I'm not sure what this one is. What is Found North? Is that bourbon or is that Scotch? Or is that something else? I forget. There are too many distilleries, but I know I've heard of it. I just don't remember why I've heard of it. Same thing goes for some other whiskey that I can't remember the name of right now. I gotta remember to do this. It's the interactiveness that everyone really loves. You get to see your name. That's all it is. Color balance. There we go. Now I'm up to speed as what the hell is happening. Canada. I knew it. I was wondering, like, I don't remember where this one is. That's why. It's Canadian. I have very, very few Canadian anythings. So I'm really curious about this now. It's a Found North cask strength whiskey. I guess 64 point 8. I'm going to assume I got this from Cliff. But I don't know. Again, I have a lot of samples in front of me. I didn't label any of them. I'm easily distracted. Hold on. I've been fiddling with the mustache a lot, so I'll be very particular today. I've had to watch videos about how to maintain a mustache. Anyway, this one. I'm kind of leaning into Scotches for the special pour tonight because, you know, the default feeling for most people is having a Scotch as fancy whiskey. Single malt. Only single malt. I talked to a lady in a liquor store once and she was emphasizing the single malt. I'm like, yes, whiskey is good. That's all I could say. Gotta drink that very quickly. 4 Leaf Whiskey sent me. Oh, that's right. She was on. Thank you for reminding me, Sugar Kitty. I have been busy in my own head trying to get things situated, so didn't get to pop in this time. Oh, if only it was that easy. I've learned just don't snip anything or you'll mess it up. I'm not a hair person, you know. It's like, freaking, how do you deal with this? Apparently, you can make the hair do what you want. You just have to fight it every single time. This is 55%. I don't remember exactly what OESO is. Oh wait, I forgot this too. They have a little thing on the back here. OESO. OESO. Oh, that's shiny. OEO. OES. The Q or O? No, it's O. What is it? Fruity red berries, medium body. I don't think I got that. I'll try this again. I'll drink a lot of whiskey tonight for reasons. Again, Kate died on May 30th, so every Memorial Day that rolls around, that is the first thing I tend to think of. It's on my calendar and everything. So I did have another spiel about Memorial Day and a bunch of other stuff, but I think the one problem with holidays like this is everyone focuses on it, in America at least, in ways that bug me. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I do like the idea of remembering people who have lost again. That's what I'm doing right now. But I don't want to get into this. I have opinions. And it's one of those, we respect the dead for a day, while other people who are alive right now, who have been in the military, are not being taken care of. So I get a little frustrated when there are days like this, because it's like, we did it! We thought of them! Alright, moving on. What, they're living on the streets, not getting health care? Sorry, too busy. Oh, I don't want to go into it. But that's why I prefer to focus on the memory of my teacher, because it just happened to be right next to it. So that is my memorialness thing that we're doing today. And thank you all who are here, because I know this isn't like a big, let's talk about whiskey, or I'm doing a flight, or I have a guest or anything. It's just something I'm doing for me, because Kate deserves so much more, and I didn't mention in anything, but she died because of ovarian cancer. I believe she was 66, around that, when that happened, which is too young. I expected to do a lot more with her in my life, and I can't, so it's upsetting. At the very least. You have fond memories of her, though, and that's all I can really hang on to as best I can. Not doing great, though. There's a lot of heavy stuff going on in my head for some reason about all of this, and I'm trying to hold it together. So far, so good, but if I burst into tears, it's fine. It's fine. So I'm nervous about the singing. One of the problems, and one of the reasons I don't sing on purpose, I used to go out and sing to people, or for people, once upon a time, because Kate, said you should sing for people. They would enjoy it, and they did. Every time I do it, every time I did it, people enjoyed it. But I haven't done that in a very long time. Part of that was probably because of the giant pandemic we had in 2020. I didn't get out much after that, still don't. And, now I'm keenly aware of how I'm projecting a lot of air from my lungs out there. And, of course, the freaking plague is spread by that. So, try to avoid it. Things are better now, though, at the very least. I don't want to go into that either, but it's a wild situation we've been in over the past 3 years. I still don't know what the hell's happened, but prices went up. That's fun. With that said, I have to wait on my groceries because I don't get my thing. It's not called food stamps. EBT doesn't get refilled until Thursday. I'll live. But one of the weirdest things, I'm tying two things together in my head here. The pandemic, because of that happening, people who were on EBT, food stamps, whatever you want to call it, were receiving a little more, like $50 more every month. And not long ago, they just went, you know what, we can stop doing that now. Everyone gotten used to it. We'd gotten used to it, and prices went up. So it's a weird one. Well, there's $50 for me. I really don't know what would go up for, a family. It was very likely more. But that was something to get over. Obviously, I haven't quite gotten over that yet. Because of the just completely irrational thinking about it, where you're supporting people by giving them more money every month to get through a pandemic. And then things start to get a little better, sickness, disease-wise. But because of said pandemic, the prices of everything went up. And then you decide, yeah, that money we've been giving you, you got to survive off this now, while the prices of everything have gone up. Thanks, government. I think there's other stuff about I'm trying to take it away completely. Oh, great. I don't need to eat. It's fine. I don't know. I don't want to bring all the other BS that's weighing in my mind right now into this place, because this place is supposed to be a little better than that. This place is where we talk about stuff, musings, as it says in the title. This is what we do here. It's another way of saying I ramble a lot, but it works. Oh, I do have more videos to do. I should have done some video recording yesterday or the day before, but I don't know what it is. I think it's because I started batch shooting. It's not just like I record a video, I edit a video, which is stressful. But now it's I drink 3 bottles of whiskey, or I have 3 different whiskeys. Then I have 3 recordings, and then I'm supposed to edit those long before they actually come out. So the first one comes out Wednesday, and then Wednesday, and then Wednesday. And then it gives me time to do more. That's the idea. You're supposed to catch up. You're supposed to have it planned like a month ahead. And I kind of do. It's just I have to actually do it. That's the problem. That's the next step. Oh, a few more minutes. I gotta finish this. Ugh. And I will have one of these samples. You know what? Hold on. Oh, that's good. God damn, that's good. Now, whiskey's making me feel better. Strange, that. Alright, let's see. Excuse me. I'm just going to put the first name on these, because some of these have very long names. Or maybe I can fit all of it. I don't know. This one I feel like I should save. It says Christmas release. So... What's Clyde Mays? Anyone remember that? I can't see right now. I have the thing up. I'll put this on there. That one looks dangerous. This one I feel like I want to have at Christmas time. It says so right on it, Christmas. I don't know. I have a thing. Do I have 2 of these? No. Jeebus. Alright. I think I got some good stuff here. I hope. So we got... Which one should I drink? Or should I pour, drink, whatever? Question mark, Brian. Question mark. It's a question. I asked the question. I can't tell if anyone's answered. I will, though, momentarily, as long as I don't drop anything. Wow. Well, just had a moment of, did I actually drink my med, or take my meds? I don't remember. Oh, crap. Damn, I knew I should have done over here. Having issues. Delicate fruit and is rich fruit for the 4 roses. That's the thing. I like both of those. Like the one I liked most was the OESV, I think. And now there's an OESO, so you think, oh, that'll be great. But last time I had it, I don't think I liked it. I don't know if I disliked it severely, but I haven't poured any since. I'm only pouring it now, like you can see. If there's any really missing, I might have given it away, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. Maybe it'll be good on ice. I don't know. Haven't tried that yet. But I will. That might temper down the sweetness somewhat. What should I pour? Should I pour? Should I drink? What should I... Oh boy. Drink. Or which should I drink? Words are hard. I don't know how to do anything. Oh, thank you, Zed. Yes, I need to pay for the mustache what? Mustache wax. I have one right here. I'm waiting to get sponsored. I mean, I have the skull, I have the mustache. I don't know what else to do. It's not exactly a new thing. But theirs is wonky. Like, here's the thing. As far as me and my mind and mustache stuff. See this guy? Focus, come on. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Yeah, there we go. You see how his mustache is? It's all twirled around, but it's also flying all over the place. That bugs me. Because if you use this, it shouldn't do that. It should just be one little thing, and you're good. Sorry, that was loud. But I do know mine acts up a bit, too. Alright. I don't know where I am. Fractal curves. Sure. See, that's what they are. I want to put the percentages of some of these, but I won't, because that'll be the fun part. You guys don't know what the proofs are, or the percentages, which I prefer. I'm also leaving some info out. Just for fun. That's all. For me. I spelled it wrong. I did it backwards. Wait, did I? Yep. Let's see. Words. I'm glad I'm not doing a giveaway or anything tonight, because I just can't. My mind is not in the best place. Because of how I'm feeling. I don't know what's been going on. But this happens. It's just one of the things I have to deal with all the time. And today's just a little bad because of what's been going on. What I've been thinking about. Not that I want to think about it, but I have no choice. I don't know if I'm spelling this right? I'm gonna talk. Again, I'm leaving a bunch of information out on these. Well, a little bit. These the same. Hold on. No, they're not. They're the same, but they're different. I think about one of these before and I liked it, but I'm not really sure anymore. Yeah, the years are different. For all I know, these are all the same place. Wouldn't that be earlier? Oh God, this is a long one. Why? The joys of these live streams is sometimes things just happen. This is one of those. The 10-year. Oh, 10-year anniversary. God damn it. That's a spoiler. Okay. Now, if all of you know anything about these, or something about these words, see if that works. But that's cool. If not, damn. I have some of those too. I have like the ones we did at the tasting. I have all of them. They're just sitting over there on this little thing. I don't even know what to call it. It looks like it should have a bird bath in it. Actually, I don't think I've thought. There's actually a bird thing out front of the building that I live at, and it broke somehow. Like the actual thing where the bird feeder broke, or the bird bath broke, and it looked exactly like that one. And they didn't bother to replace it, so I could bring that outside someday. No one would know. Galang? Oh, damn. It's this. Oh. Is Lang a blend of one of their independent bottles? Well, I'll tell you this. It says something else on it. It says Colila. So Douglas Lang, 8-year-old Colila. And there's another Colila in there, I think, but it's a different age. This one's 8. The other one's 15. Slight difference. I don't know. It's Colila, so I assume it does have some peat to it. But then I have this one. This one is unpeated, the 15. Giving it all away. But I need help in deciding. I'll be pouring that in about 15 minutes once I drink this. This hour is gonna fly by, unfortunately. So good. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. But I can't help but recommend this. I have another bottle. I think I better. Hold on. Crisis. Do I? You know, I might not. I should. Why not? No, wait. Nope. Yep. Whew. Huh. That was close. I'm talking about how good this is. I know how low it is. And then my brain was like, you have another, right? And I went, yes? I know it was there not long ago. Drink that. It's supposed to be excellent. Well, Sugar Kitty, it's all about the votes. So this is the 15-year, that's the popular one. 15 and 18-year unpeated special releases. Drink that. It's supposed to be excellent. Bottled 2018. So it's also a while ago. To add on to that. And if this is your handwriting, let me know. I don't think it is. I want to say thank you. Again, I have so many samples and so many people have been so generous with stuff. And I never mark them. I should, but I don't. Because I'd have to remember to do that. I've been lucky that I remember to mark the bottles that I've been donating. Like all these here should be marked with a marker. Of course. Wish I could change my vote now. Well, Andrew Butler, if you want, you could. Just like, I'd say there's one more vote. So I'd remove it from something else. Whatever one you picked. Your samples are always numbered. Okay. Tater Dom, hello. I just saw you pop in. Hold on. Cheers. Please raise a glass to my friend and mentor, Kate. Again, she died in 2016. Pretty sure. I only did the thumbnail last night, but it was late. So it feels like only a little while ago to me, but it's been quite a while. Unfortunately, if you saw the thumbnail, that's her. I have the picture. Oh God, this is heavy. I don't know how well this is going to show up because reflected thing, but there she is. Oh God, there we go. And this is all the music we went through when I knew her, when she was around. Douglas Lang unpeated Coil then. All right. So there was one Douglas Lang extra, and that's not going to be there. Douglas Lang is at 50%. And there are 8 votes. And I'm not going to try to do this in my head. Because right now we're at 12% for the Maze 11. Colila 15 is 25%. And the Douglas Lang 8-year is 50% for some reason. One of those is your vote, and I don't know how to figure that out. There are 8 votes. Does anyone like math? Because I don't. 8 votes, 4 categories. This should be easy. Should be like 2s, right? So if there are 8 people and 50% voted, that's 4. I'm doing this in my head. That means the other 4 are scattered between the other 2, 3. That means there's 2 for Colila, 1 for Clyde Mays, and 1 for Cole Kagan. Please tell me I'm right. I don't do well with math. or percentages or math. But if it's a low amount, it should be okay. Oh, we're getting there. If I take one away from Douglas Lang, I'm not sure what that would make Cole Isla 15. If you know that, help, because I don't know that. Yes, and this is what's going on. If you just got here, where we're trying to rearrange numbers. Means the exact tie between the lane and the unpeated. Well, I guess I'm drinking both. No, it's not going to happen. I still have to finish this. I got to sing a song, and I don't know which ones. And the other thing, I have a problem with singing as loud as I can. Oh, Sugar Kitty, thank you. Good, because I will. Do you do taxes? No, I'm kidding. There is a person that my parents give my tax stuff to because I have tried it maybe once or twice, and no. Although it's much easier now with computers. Like back when I was first making money was probably 20. Let's see, it was 20, maybe 18, 17, 18 when I first got work. Anyway, what? Oh man, Dave Williams is here. Look out! Gonna do something weird. Like give me whiskey. Everyone loves that. Hold on, I gotta see the voting thing. It's not directly in front of me. All right, I'll keep it going. Again, they're pretty close. I don't know what the percentages are, but someone said math-wise, Cole Isla and Douglas Lang are tied because we have moved one to the other because they didn't want to pick that one. Pop KillCo, hello. Welcome. If you are unaware, Pop KillCo is currently doing the fight with cancer, pancreatic cancer. There's a link down below to go to Caring Bridge, and you can read all about it. The last one was good news, if that makes you more interested. And there's also options to send along money if you want to help out through that. There will be another fundraiser in November, but if you want to do that, you can. And my mom updates that fairly frequently. Anytime they have to go to Boston, basically. Isla Papa KillCo, please vote for Cole Isla in the poll. The 15 year, apparently. That's what everyone's raving about right now. I'm sure it's very good. I like Cole Isla to begin with, so there you go. Dad also knew Kate, so he understands the loss just like I do. I don't know how many times you talk with Kate now, but I know we run the play and everything, so that's the music. That's in music I'm thinking of singing, but I'm gonna have a hard time with that one because it's called "Try to Remember" from the Fantastics, and I played El Gallo in that before the mustache got really crazy. Honestly, it was kind of there, but not as much as it is now. And I played that character, and Kate was the director, musical director, because it was singing. That was also when I just started learning to sing, so that made it very interesting for me. Okay, I'm watching it. It's got there now. I guess Dad voted, and that's not including the Douglas Lang removal, new words. So I will say Cole Isla won. I'll keep the poll up for another 5-ish minutes. I haven't finished this yet. I always intend to drink so much more whiskey. Like, I'm supposed to drink the first one within 30 minutes. But it took me about 10 minutes to actually pour it. So I guess I'm on track. Almost. So good. I'm sorry. Like, Andalusia's killing it. They really are. So if you're ever in the Texas, Austin area, make the trip. Beautiful place. If you need to get away, that's the other thing I like about it. I find distilleries that are far away from places, where less people are around in general, where you have to go there because you want to, because there's nothing else around. Those are the ones I seem to lean into. And so far that's been Maker's Mark and Andalusia. Those are the two that pop up. There might be another one. I'm not sure. Actually, the Jim Beam distillery was kind of a trek, come to think of it. And it had nice grounds. It was a nice just area to be in. So I'll give it to them, too. I'm not a huge Jim Beam person. Centauri Beam as it is now. But anyway, Jim Beam Distillery is still a nice visit if you're in Kentucky. My preference, of course, going to Makers. You can tell I like it a little bit because of all the red things over there. The Schwacks. You know what that means? You haven't been here. This has become a thing for me. Cover your ears. I was supposed to say that first. It's rolling across the floor. I can't see it, but I can hear it. There we go. Water's gone. I have more water. I have a sticker of my own stuff. And also Wizard Academy. It's another place to visit. Actually, Crowded Barrel is on that list, isn't it? Crowded Barrel is a hefty drive away from Austin. Not hefty. For an Austinian, maybe not. For a Rhode Islander, I think it's about 20 to 30 minutes from the Austin airport. Not too bad. But the campus there is fantabulous. If you're a patron of mine, can't see many, you would know. And my Instagram probably says that. Excuse me. Oof. And I should promote, or at least talk about the fact that it's Bourbon Night. It's Bourbon Night. Is going on after me, as usual, and they have a special guest tonight. You'll never guess who, unless you already know. Then you will. Accuracy stakes. I don't know. I'm bad at math. All right. I'm going to end the poll in 2 minutes. There we go. That didn't help. But I'm going to keep this one in front of me unless something changes suddenly. Which probably won't. And this is the unpeated. If that helps anyone want to do a thing. Zenbud, thank you. Again, if you join, you get to see me on lenses more often than you probably want to. But that's okay. And what else? Oh, yes, the dry week thing. Right now, if you join my Patreon after Dry Week, or before Dry Week, during and after, you're SOL. But if you join before Dry Week starts, which is this coming Friday, you will have a chance to get into a Patreon raffle, which I do every time there's Dry Week. So they don't have it very often. I think it's every quarter, or something like that. And the higher your tier, the better your chances. That's a thing. Ugh. Because of Tony making pizza? Maybe. That was very loud. Again, I'm sorry if that... I don't know how loud that was on your end, but on my end, it was really loud. But this room tends to echo. Brian on Lens is not to be missed. Mom doesn't know. She's not allowed to be a patron. She is a patron of much bigger scale for all my life so far, so... She would know how ridiculous I am, though. That's true. My mother also knew Kate very well. So, again, a lot of people do. Like, did do. Like I said, Mama KillCo is the one who's in charge of the Caring Bridge. That talks about what's going on with Papa KillCo. It's a good way to keep up. I still have this. Terrified to even touch it. It's gonna look like crap. But actually it looks pretty good. There are a bunch of our friends and students. Actually, hold on, let me try this. Wrong hand. Mama KillCo is right here. I probably can't see where I am. Oh, in the back. I am right. Wait. There. That's hard to do, by the way. Everything's backwards, and I can't see very well. But that was at the funeral. Oof. I'll read it. I don't know what it says. I don't remember. After retired school chorus instructor Kate Grana passed away May 30th at the age of 66. Hey, I got all that right. Many of her former students and friends got together to form a choir for Kate in memory of the popular teacher. Here, Portsmouth High School alumni Mike Gallup directs the chorus during Saturday's funeral of Miss Grana at St. Barbara's Church in Portsmouth. Members of the new choir are now discussing plans for future concerts to raise money for scholarships in Miss Grana's memory. I honestly don't know if they ever did anything with that. I know there's a Facebook group, but I don't know anything else. But just that was enough. You know, just the choir for Kate, that's it. Plus the theater at my high school was actually named after her now. They refurbished it and rebuilt it, all that good stuff. Oh yeah, nonsense. Mama KillCo was Mama Superior, of course. Mother Superior, sorry. You know what I meant. Alright, poll is ending. Poll ended a minute ago. Poll is done. Let me end this. There we go. Look, let's see the results. It looks like the 15-year won. Douglas Lang put up a good effort. The other two kind of fell behind. That's alright. There were 14 votes, so thank you for all of you. Please remember, if there's 14 of you, I should see 14 thumbs. No, I'm kidding. I haven't done that at all for this stream. Doing great. Ah, where'd it go? There we go. I can't see chat. Forget about it. So I'll be pouring this now. Nicole Isla 15-year unpeated. 59.1% by the way. Bottled in 2018. So there's also a very old bottling. A very old. Somewhat old bottling. Andalus is so good, god damn it. It was a good pour for Kate because it's one of my favorites. Which is saying something considering all the whiskeys I have. Nonsense is habit forming. I see the comment. I don't know why it's showing up here. Pull that out of there. There we go. That's weird. Right? It's likely Cliff. Now, if I were to guess, it could be Cliff because who knows? But Cliff Smith, who actually got a video or a shout out on Whiskey Vault's video earlier last week. My weeks have to reset on Saturday. It's very confusing. But last Monday or Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday, or Friday is when their videos are released. So it was one of those days that they did a video about whiskey he sent. And I don't remember what it was. But that's okay. I don't remember a lot of things. So it's there. If you watch the Whiskey Vault, there you go. Whoop, no. I'm not the one to do that sort of thing. Oh, wow. It's lighter than the... well, it's about as light, actually, as the... Every drop, damn you! There we go. That doesn't look right off camera. It's almost the same color. I mean, it's a little darker. But... yeah, pretty damn close, right? Hang on. Did I just pour some of that in here to fool everyone? What a wild thing that would be. Oof. Oh, that's different. I'm getting that. It's barley immediately, but it also had a fermenting fruit thing. I mean, maybe I'm picking up something from fermentation. I can't talk tonight. I'm all over the place. It makes me think of a plum or a prune. Possibly a grape, but those are the first two. Oh, it's got mustiness. Love this chair. I've been pretty mean to this chair overall, though. I sit here a long time. Hear the birds again. They're all chilling out. Yeah, it's definitely a weird mustiness with a slight dark fruit note. I see like an old man drinking this scotch. Oh no. Not there yet. There's something else there. It's slightly off vanilla. Possibly not vanilla. It feels like vanilla at first, but there's something else I believe it would be called. Like a sweet pie crust? I don't know. That's what was in my head just now, so we're going with it. This is how videos go, if you didn't know. It's just me doing this a very long time, editing all that out, and then saying something extremely random that doesn't really make sense, but that's what just happened in my head. James Morgan, hello. Welcome to this madness. Or this time of morning, technically. I'm not calling it that. We're just drinking whiskey and remembering people. Remember, please raise a glass tonight of whatever for Kate Grana. Again, my mentor and friend. All right, the smell is growing on me a little bit. At first, it was a bit intense and very malty. Now it's this sweet and low, sweet smell. But it has those other fruit notes just kind of wrapping around it. Woo! Got a whiff of it that time. Cheers. Thanks for being here. I'm going to throw in a song after I take the sip and talk about it a little bit. I'm probably going to go over a little bit tonight. Wow. What a pour to celebrate her life. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. I wasn't sure what was going to happen at first, and then it just kind of went, hello. It's like getting hit by a wave. And you weren't looking towards it. You didn't even hear it. You're just like, oh. All right, first sip was the first sip, and holy moly. I'll hold my palate for a minute. It does not drink like the proof, by the way, which I did mention was 59.1%. Good God. The first initial notes are, it was very sweet and comforting. Almost like a soft like dough. My brain is a fun place. And a horrible place. But the things that come out of my brain and then I have to repeat out of my mouth. It's like you just thought of this while drinking this. And I went, all right. Sure. And I should mention, if you look back on some of my older videos, I used to bash on that all the time. And I have a habit of doing that. If something is what happens to me, and it seems ridiculous, well, I'm going to think it is. But unfortunately, my brain translates things in a very odd manner. But it makes drinking whiskey more interesting. And it also opens up other people to get weird and wild, whatever they're experiencing. Like, whatever comes to mind. If it's weird and it sounds weird and it's not common, it doesn't make sense, go ahead. It's what happened. It's what your brain did when you experienced this thing. Mm-hmm. Good evening, Mike Franklin. Yeah. The texture's pretty good. And it keeps giving this sort of rolling... It started getting sweet and then... A little punchy for a moment. What was that? It rolls. In every way. It just kind of rolls in your brain, apparently. For whatever reason, I'm thinking of it like gliding off the sides of my tongue. It's a little dry now. I held it on there for a second. It's not too sweet. It's a malt sweetness. Now, it's hard to visualize for people who've never tried a single malt, but I don't even know if this is one, but it's really good. God damn. Wish it wasn't. Sorry, Viking Bourbon. Stop it. Freaking Nightbot. Cheers. Thank you. Hey, I use freaking emotes at least 3 times in one thing. Shut up, Nightbot. Relax. Jeez, Nightbot's so annoying. I gotta fix that again. I haven't done that. Get away. He's right there. He is everywhere, James Morgan. He's following. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So may God for God's sake. It has a whole different ring if you sing it that way, by the way. If you but then you add up what Santa does. It's mildly disturbing. Actually, it's very disturbing if you think about it too long. Old Elk single barrel over here. Hot damn. Hold on. You've triggered a memory card. Where is it? Yeah. Look what I got. Satan Claus. Pretty much Evil Williams. This is a Whiskey Mentor's pick I haven't opened yet. I gotta do a video. Or something. But this is the only Old Elk I think I've had. Come on! Old Elk I think I've had. I need 2 hands. Hold on. This doesn't want to focus because I'm wobbly as hell. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Please! Why do you hate me? I can sense you want to. Join us in the world of functional... Okay, it's the glass. Anyhow, it's a wheated bourbon, Whiskey Mentor's QSO2, Sweet Cheeks, 58%. This will probably be the only Old Elk I have, since I get the feeling it's expensive. The bottle design says mildly expensive. Oof. And again, I don't remember how much I bought at Irene's, but it was probably a lot. What did you do, James Morgan? I've had that happen too. Like, I don't know what happened, but for whatever reason, and if he's watching this, it'd be nice if we could figure that out. But maybe he blocked you. But Eric, wait, for whatever reason, I can't see anything he's saying in any chat, and I've looked and I didn't do anything. Satan Claus. I've never been able to figure it out. But that's okay. I don't watch his channel. I don't watch a lot of channels. I watch mine. No, I don't. I didn't put these away. It's another picture of Kate with her guitar. She loved to sing, loved to play guitar. All the songs that were sung. I was only there for the last one, and the last one, unfortunately, was Oh Danny Boy, which makes that song a lot harder for me to sing, ever. I can, but I just have to be in the right mindset, which I don't think I am tonight. But whatever it is about music, it'll hit me in the wrong way real easy. Maybe. That does happen. Everyone's had their moments of mistakes. Ugh. This is going to go overtime because I haven't sung a damn thing. And I know it's Bourbon that's going live soon, but whatever. I also know that people, for whatever reason, start showing up at 8 o'clock. So my streams go to 7 to 9. Usually more people show up. I don't know if it's the same for Sundays, but it does happen. I mean, watching it now in the corner of my eye, more and more people have been joining over the past hour. Ah! This is the fantastic song, Try to Remember. Not easy for me to sing, but I do know it very well. I had to sing a lot. But saying, try to remember when someone you know who helped teach you how to sing that song has died, it makes it a lot harder to do that. Well, this one's funny. Why is this one in here? I got plenty of none. That's how it's spelled. Oh, it's cut off too. That doesn't help. Arg. Sheet music, am I right? And like I said, these are all the songs. There's quite a few. And unfortunately, this binder doesn't like cooperate. But I don't want to sing. I can't sing like this. I'll have to do something to raise my head up, or else it doesn't work. Oh, I have Amazing Grace on here. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. I can't sing that song seriously, because if I do, I'll get upset. Any Dream Will Do. It also helps to let you guys know what kind of music she had me singing. Ah, Dearest Love, I don't even remember how that one goes. Amazing Grace, Any Dream Will Do. It's a fantastic song, though. Try to remember. I got plenty of nothing. I don't remember this one very well. Ave Verum Corpus. I don't think I sang it in Latin. I also was keenly aware that she had been singing a lot of church songs, but you know, the church has a lot of music from the olden times. I just get angry at Christian music because it's also glum sometimes. And it sounds very different when a lot of people don't know how to sing or haven't tried to sing properly. It's rough. James Morgan, he's here. He heard you. He heard you, man. I still don't know what Ave Verum Corpus is from. I know I did sing it in Latin. That's why the lyrics, I'm like, I don't remember this at all. You didn't sing it that way. Although it might be Italian, I don't know. Ave, Ave, Verum Corpus, Natum de Maria Virgina. I would really have to look into what that one was. And then we have Ave Maria after, which is a long, hard song to sing because you have to go Ave Maria. It's long. Everything is long. And you can't breathe. Yes, James Morgan, Five Fingers heard you. It's okay. All the Way, Sinatra, I think. When somebody loves you, it's no good unless he loves you all the way. That one. This is what I've decided to do. I'm not going to sing a song. I'm just going to sing little bits and pieces from lots of these songs. Some of you may recognize them. This one's one I actually talked to her about, and she actually found the sheet music. How pleasant bobbing along on the bottom of the beautiful briny sea. You might know what that's from. That movie was awesome. I loved it. Ave Verum Corpus is a motet in D major composed by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart in 1791. Well, that would be why she wanted me to sing it, in all likelihood. Excuse me, chair. July, you're gone. I don't know. Like I said, James Morgan, I have people who I can't see their chat. I don't know why. But people talk about them. It's like, oh, they're here? Well, didn't know that. I was just talking shit about. Anyway, Camelot. I don't remember how this one goes at all. Camelot from Camelot. 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 That's it. It's a long song, too. Good grief. Beauty and the Beast. The Broadway musical, by the way. This is one I wasn't aware of. At least I don't think it was in the cartoon. There's been a change in me, a kind of moving on. Though what I used to be, I still depend upon. I don't know if I haven't seen the Broadway musical, apparently. I know the song, because Kate helped me sing it, but as far as seeing it actually, it didn't do that. Wait a minute. Nope, it's still changing me. This whiskey is really good, by the way, if that weren't obvious. It's been a little bit since I had a Scotch that was of this quality. It's just freaking delicious. And that's not easy to do. I guess wobbly when it comes to just regular Scotch, like Highland, Lowland, Speyside. There's stuff in there that puts me off really quick. Camelot is a silly place. It is. Not so much in that musical, I don't think, but change partners and dance with me. That's that one. Again, many of these I don't remember. Close every door. That was very dramatic. That's from... Oh, I can't see. The top of it's cut off. But if you know, Close Every Door, it was a song. Whiskey Knows, hello. Hey, hey. Thanks for popping in. And raise a glass to Kate Grana tonight, please. My teacher and mentor, who again died May 30th of 2016. Again, it seems like a little while ago. What is this? Oh, yes. Wise men say only fools rush in. I hear him. Down by the Sally Gardens. Oh, God, this one. Because it's not Down by the Sally Gardens. It's down by the Sally Gardens, my love and I... Wait. My love and I did meet. Something like that. I know that's not right. My love and I did meet. Meet. See? Anyway, it's been a minute. Some notes I'm going, I don't know. I actually haven't read music in a long time either, so my brain is going, I don't know anymore. Really, Dad? I had no idea. Thank you. He knows. Rolling baritone. Yes. What's funny is I don't hear my voice in a baritone, but I guess it's lower than I think.
I think it sounds like I'm up here.
I don't think that. We have Easy to Love. I don't remember this one at all. You'd be so easy to love, so easy to love. I don't remember. Again, a lot of these I'm just like, do I know the melody? Because if I do, I'm good. Well, I know this is a whiskey channel, so I always get sketched out about any kind of singing. But then I remind myself, it's not just a whiskey channel, it's yours. Do what you want. Empty Chairs. This one's brutal. This is from... Something that was horrible and had to do with France? Maybe? You guys know. A BG. Ow, fucking this thing hurts. Oh, yes, first line. There's a grief that can't be spoken. There's a pain goes on and on. Empty chairs at empty tables. Now my friends are dead and gone. Appropriate. Yeah. Les Mis, thank you. Did I get any of that guessing right? Because it was in there. It was just buried under all the I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. Oop. Bourbon Neophyte, hello. Look at these magnificent whiskey people here tonight. I know. Thank you. You're one of them. In case no one's told you recently. I don't know which eye I'm using here. thank you for being here. Again, this is all to please raise a glass to my friend and mentor, Kate Grana, who passed away May 30th of 2016. Which is why when I hit Memorial Day, that's what I think about first. Because it's right there. Right at the end of the month, too, which doesn't help. I don't know why, but it feels like just something that's like, oh, well. Feed the Birds by Mary Poppins. From the Mary Poppins movie. Early each day to the steps of St. Paul's, the little old bird woman comes. In her own special way, to the people she calls. Come buy my bags full of crumbs. Come feed the little birds, show them you care, and you'll be glad if you do. The young ones are hungry, the nests are so bare, all it takes is tuppence from you. Sorry, Bourbon to fight. Nightbot gets angry. Screw you, Nightbot. Move. Go to hell. Tuppence a bag now? Hell yeah. Can't buy shit. I'm not even sure what a tuppence is. I know it's a money, but it's old British money, correct? Bloody inflation. Right? We talked about that earlier. When I briefly mentioned, first of all, I'm on EBT, which is food stamps, if you don't know what that is. And because of the pandemic, there was extra money being given, like $50 every month. And then they cut it off not long ago, like a month or two ago. Even though it's blatantly obvious that prices of everything on it have also gone up since then. So those pretty suck. Maybe something will change because of that, but I have a bad feeling about it. Because of politics and all that other crap that I don't like thinking about. I have enough problems in my life without thinking about the problems of the world, but I still hear about them. Tomorrow off, so I get a running start. Coffee in the morning, oh my god. I want coffee. Tuppence was 2 pennies, and there were 240 pennies in each pound. Wow. In my brain, of course, 240 pennies equals $2.40. But I don't know if that's quite the same. I know there's a difference between money in America and money in the other side of the water. Oh my god, give me the coffee. This is really freaking good. Leave me alone, YouTube. So, thank you everyone for voting on this again. The proof is there still. It's showing up more now for some reason. This is what was voted on earlier. This is a sample given to me. If this is your... Come on. Why must you hate me today? You worked earlier. Do it. Do it. There we go. Kalila 15. Unpeated. Bottom of 2018. If this is your handwriting and you know it, please let me know. Because this is delicious. I want to thank you. Everyone can send me samples if you want. Just let me know in advance or else it's a little creepy. Although I have had samples stolen once. Because I don't want to go into it. My apartment building has cameras that don't work right now. Don't tell anyone. Decimal currency is 1971. Well, that was about 9 years before I even existed. A brass farthing? I've heard of a farthing, but I haven't seen it. Although I do have an odd collection of like $50. They have JFK on them. I don't know why I keep those. It's the same with didn't we have a $2 bill in America? I kept a bunch of those. I don't know why. They're nice. I like them. But I just kept them because they felt like something I should keep. It's odd. Counterfeit currency. Oh my gosh. I'm getting married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. I know Frank Sinatra sang that one, but that's from My Fair Lady. If thine eyes did not know and thine ears were unaware. I've gone into strange talking mode. Brass monkey. That fucking one. Brass monkey. Green sleeves. I've forgotten how green sleeves go. Hold on. It's in there. Alas, my love, you do me wrong to cast me off discourteously, and I have loved you for so long, delighting in your company. Greets. No. There are at least that many verses that all sound the same. The words are just different. So it's same thing, just with different words. It is exhausting to sing because I have to stay the same. Is it Jefferson? Oh, it wasn't that. I do have some $2 bill ones. I thought it was the $1 coin that we had for a hot minute. I don't know if they're still in circulation or if they're still used. I assume they are somewhere. But whenever I got one, I just kept it because it was shiny. Gold coins, man. It's something. It's a thing. Grass stands for rolling in the fields. Or something else. Just kidding. You wouldn't wear pants. Hallelujah. By the way, Kate liked my sense of humor. For the record. As weird as it is. Hallelujah. I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift. The baffled king composing hallelujah. Thank you very much. What? Susan B. Anthony. Is that it? I don't remember. Yeah, it was a woman. That's why. That was another reason. It was gold, or at least it looked shiny. It was $1, which has been new. Like, no one thought $1 bills would go away. They still haven't. But having those coins was fun. And, of course, a woman on a coin, which was new here. Very common in Britain. New here. Green sleeve used to be the tune for ice cream vans. What? That's hilarious. It was reworked by Henry the Eighth. Dollar coins. Sacagawea, that's right. I don't know. Ice cream truck here playing La Cucaracha. I wonder if the ice cream truck I used to go to all the time still does that. Sacagawea dollars, that's what it was. Because that was even more like, oh, America's doing that? Wow. And yet you don't see them anywhere. La 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 la. Oh, let's not do that. It always will be. I actually don't have the... You can't tell very well, but this is the words for it always will be. But I don't have the... Other than like C and F and G and C and G and C. But I just listened to it earlier. It made me sad. But it's a good song. Willie Nelson. Sometimes I think that love is somewhere living on an island all alone. I can see it in the darkness. I can feel it in the distance, and then it's gone. Then I know that it is time for me to go and find my favorite girl. 'Cause when I look into her eyes, I see all the love there is in all the world. And it always will be. And that's the... It's a good song, but it makes me sad in my soul and I don't want to go. Who could? Not me. Turkey in the Straw is a classic ice cream truck ditty. I don't remember what mine was, but I think that was one of them. The cucaracha, but I'm not sure. That might just be another truck I heard. I'm still waiting on someone to make a ice cream truck type style thing, except it's whiskey. It goes drives around the neighborhoods and all the, you know, all the old men running out to get their whiskey. I mean, granted, most people who are interested in whiskey don't need more ice cream truck whiskey, but. Hold on. You see words. Oh, where is it? Because then dude said, cheers, John McKellen, and I don't know if I said hello. There you are. You said Sacagawea. Hello. I don't know if you said anything earlier. If you did, I forgot. I'm sorry. We got I Wish You Love here. Again, I am going over songs that Kate Grana, my teacher and mentor, who died May 30th, 2016, taught me. That's what the next hour is going to, or the rest of this stream is going to be. I didn't plan to go for 2 hours, but then I realized it took me an hour just to get to the damn music. And we poured some really nice whiskey, so I want to keep going with this. This is really good. I'm sad that it's a special release type thing. I'll probably never be able to try a Cole Isla 15-year unpeated again. But for tonight, absolutely wonderful. And again, bottled in 2018. Even less likely. But I imagine all of those are that good, because holy gosh. I Wish You Love. I wish you bluebirds in the spring to give your heart a song to sing, and then a kiss, but more than this. Uh-oh. I wish you love. I don't know if I can go lower than that. Probably, but I'm not quite sure how. Good. Oh, and one I should know by heart, but I don't. I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart that you're nearly a part of me. Sorry. American folk tune. Now an earworm. Which one? Oh, Turkey in the Straw? I don't remember that one. Hum a few bars. That doesn't work over the internet. One of the few things that doesn't work via chat, unless you go, like if you type out dum dum dee do dum dum dee do, you might just think of it as dum dum dee doo dum dum dee doo bum 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 bum. Sorry, what? I Hold Your Hand in Mine, which is just a disturbing song, I might add. I hold your hand in mine, dear. I press it to my lips. I take a healthy bite from your dainty fingertips. I'm not quite sure if that goes that way. But just saying those few lines, you will understand it's a weird one. But not for me. Yeah, true. Kate knew much more about me than I thought. Let me sing all of these love songs about being alone. Okay. Douglas Lang Alderon's batch. I just thought of Alderons and used that there. Hope it worked. Number 2, 50% is quite a decent sip. You would like probably around €50 here. Pounds, sorry. Money, I don't understand. If it's on somewhere else. Oh. Sherry in the mix. Campbelltown yogurt umami. Ooh, umami. Umami. Sorry. Sway by Dean Martin. Hum a few bars. No, I know what you mean. Hold on. It's in the bank somewhere. Gotta look for it. Does it say like sway with me? Or am I just putting those words into a different song, which is also possible. I could try to search for it. If I can get the words, I might be able to get the tune. It's all about tune with me. If I can hum a few bars, then maybe I can get it. Whoops. I find it's actually easier to look up lyrics on Spotify, but then it would start playing. I don't want that. Plus, did you know how annoying it is to try to find sheet music on the internet because they all want you to pay for it. Oh! Oh god, I know this one too. I don't know if it's... I'm trying to find the lyrics and they're all different. Ugh. There we go. You can find it on Pinterest. I don't know why. You probably can't save it. Oh, that's really tiny. I can't read that at all. See, I think I have the tune, but since I've never seen just the lyrics, it's one of those like moments. Turkey in the Straw, YouTube. Hold on, I'll open that for later. I don't want to get some stupid... Oh! I think of Do Your Ears Hang Low. Do your ears hang low? Do they waffle? Do they flow? Can you time in a knot? Can you time in a bow? Can you throw them over your shoulder like a babba-dee-ba-da? I don't know the lyrics, but I know the song. Thanks for that. Shit. I mean, dang. You know what? I know what the problem is. I am thinking of Michael Bublé. I have somewhere an album of his where he did a version of Sway. So I'm trying to like combine Dean Martin and him together in my head, and it's not working very well. Like a lazy ocean hugs the shore. Hold me close, weigh me more. It's a very smoothy, woozy kind of song. Does that make sense? I hope so. And I'm not good at that. Well, I don't feel like I'm good with that. I have to hear it. Like even saying when marimba rhythm starts to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like a lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. I feel like I need to hear the music with that one. Yeah, I need to hear the music. I can see the lyrics, but it doesn't click with the song because the song is so almost vital to that whole thing. Start to play. Again, I'll have to listen to that again because it's been a minute since I heard it. I know the song, but I can't get the song to click with the words because I probably never really bothered to listen to the words. Make me sway. I can almost hear it. That's what's so frustrating. But I do like that song, at the very least. But unfortunately, I got tied in with Michael Bublé instead of Martin. Although I've heard both, I bet. It absolutely does. I'm going to go look it up after this because I have to get through all these songs. But again, if I could hear it, and if I could listen to it, which I could if I just cut off the voice. But I think, actually, I'd have to cut off the desktop audio and the voice. Give Andrew a link, you guys could form a duet. It's possible. If Ever I Would Leave You, which is a type of song where... Hold on. I don't remember how if this one's hard or not. If ever I would leave you, it wouldn't be in summer. Seeing you in summer, I never would go. Your hair streaked with sunlight, your lips red as flame, your face with the luster that puts gold to shame. I like that one. Again, Camelot. Oops. This is the one I was thinking of. The Impossible Dream. Have you ever heard this song? It's freaking brutal. Everything is long notes, very long. Begin to whine. I'm with you once more under the stars and down by the shore, an orchestra plays, and even the palms seem to be swaying. Hold on. I'll click that so everyone else can see what we're talking about. Zenbu, text me that. I will forget. Or show me, send me a link if you want. You don't have to. But it's the only way that's going to happen because I'm trying to do one other thing and 3 times. It's fine. I should point out, drinking alcohol while trying to sing is not the best idea. Which is funny because Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra and all of them did it a lot. Although it is my understanding Dean Martin wasn't really drinking alcohol. Rumor is it was apple juice. Which is a good idea considering he had to behave in a manner where you'd think he wasn't all there. I have no problem with drinking alcohol. As you can tell, it's not hard to do. Just have to slur your speech and slow down a little. There was one old guy who really nailed it once a long time ago. I'm imitating him. I forget his name, but he was hilarious. Like give out awards to celebrities and act like that. Just when it was good, when it was just missing something or stuttering. Hilarious. If you know who it is, please put it in chat. I think Dean Martin, but I'm pretty sure Dean Martin was emulating him. Forrester Brooks, that sounds right. If you don't know who Forrester Brooks is, go look him up on YouTube sometime. He does a lot of... He liked to pretend he was inebriated. He's inebriated all the time. It was good. Impossible Dream. Back to music. This one is ridiculous because this is the one Kate gave me to breathe properly. I have to... To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow. To run where the brave do not go. You see that? A lot of just making this note go on for way too long. There's another one in here with that. I know there is. In the wee small hours of the morning. In the wee small hours of the morning. While the whole wide world is fast asleep. You lie awake and think about the girl. And never ever think of counting sheep. I've got you under my skin. Cole Porter. I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart that you're nearly a part of me. I've got you under my skin. A little too low that time, almost tripped. From Guys and Dolls, I've never been in love before. Oh, damn. This is one of the songs I don't quite remember. Hold on. It didn't help. I don't want to say this tastes like cotton candy. It doesn't. It's not that sweet. However, all right, so this gives off the same vibe as if you were a kid, and we're talking very young, at a carnival, and you were just about to be given some cotton candy. Like you'd been asking your parents, and you really wanted it, and they finally caved in. That's the feeling this is giving me. I hope some of you can relate to that. But that's what came to mind, like a kid receiving cotton candy from their parents when they really wanted it. That's what that does. That's a good feeling to get from whiskey, by the way. If you didn't know, I've never been in love before. I've never been in love before. Now all at once, it's you forevermore. I've never been in love before, I thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew the score. I don't remember this one. I'm looking at the lyrics. I'm looking at the notes. I'm going, I don't know. Oh, this one's a good one. Water. Mm. I've grown accustomed to her face. She almost makes the day begin. I've grown accustomed to the tune. She whistles night and noon. Her smiles, her frowns, her ups, her downs are second nature to me now. Like breathing out and breathing in. I was serenely independent and content before we met. Surely I could always be that way again, and yet I've grown accustomed to her face, accustomed to her voice. So in love. That might be in here. Oh yes, and because I like certain mermaids. No wait, yeah, this is it. Kate knew this too. My inflections will change just slightly for reasons that will be obvious momentarily. There you see her, sitting there across the way. She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about her. And you don't know why, but you're dying to try. You wanna kiss the girl. Sing with me now. That's the other part. Yes, you want her. Look at her, you know you do. Possibly she wants you to. There's one way to ask her. I like to switch notes. I don't know what that's called. So that was not the right note, but it sounded just fine. It don't take a word, not a single word. Go on and kiss the girl. This is the part. Sing with me now. Sha-la-la-la-la, my oh my, look like the boy too shy. Ain't gonna kiss the girl. Wow, wow. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. Whoops. Ain't that sad? Ain't it a shame? Too bad. He gonna miss the girl. Disney, leave me alone. Don't even. Cole Porter song, So in Love. I think I know that one. I know I do. But it's been a minute. Again, my singing voice is non-existent these days. Although I do sing in the car. But lately it's been a lot of new music. There's another one I was singing recently, which is very... not teen angsty, but it did talk about mental health stuff. In a way, it's just like you're exhausted and you want to care, but you don't. Like you want to, you know you should, but you're just too fucking tired. They call you Lady Luck, but there is room for doubt. At times you have a very unusual way of running out. I have a very specific version of Sinatra in here. You're on a date with me. The pickings have been lush. And yet before the evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might forget your manners. You might refuse to stay. And so that best that I can do is pray. Here we go. Luck be your lady tonight. Again, I have it all in here. I can hear it. Luck be your lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be your lady tonight. Last one I was trying to learn was Tuce Dio Spagasi Lali. I can see why. And I probably mispronounced the hell out of that. It's alright. I tried. That's the important part. Just try. What we got? Key of A. Oh. Most of you know this one. Excuse me. Oh yes, I should also do the thing. Please, if you haven't already, do it. Make the YouTube algorithm work for you. Oh, that was funny. I'm sorry. What? Here we go. I left my heart in San Francisco. High on a hill, she calls to me. It says it, but I like she. It calls. To beware. Little cable cars. Do they still have those? Climb halfway to the stars. The morning fog may clear the air. I don't care. My love waits there in San Francisco, above the blue and windy sea. When I come home to you, San Francisco, your golden sun will shine for me. I feel like it just deflated. Everything moved. Wasn't keeping up. Johnny is easier. Why? I mean, good for you, because gah. Ridi Pagliacci. Hold on. Ridi Pagliacci. That sounds familiar for some reason. The Pagliacci part, not the Ridi. Love Has Eyes. What is this? There are a lot of music she gave me where we did it once and then that's it. This might be one of them, because Love Has Eyes is not ringing a bell at all. Ding! Love's blind, they say. Oh, never nay. Can words of love, grace impart? The fancy weak, the tongues may speak. I don't know how it goes at all. If you know, sing it out loud. I can't hear you anyway. Oops. Una furtiva lagrima. On the battlefield, Agincourt. Agincourt. There we go. Got it. What is the thing that people either rub its nose or spit on? Those are two separate things, I think, and it doesn't make sense unless you live on the other side of the ocean. Side note, that might be Scotland. Ah, crap. This one I know the second part of, not the first part. It's Make You Feel My Love, so I have the to make you feel my love. But the first verse, I'm not sure. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. I can't remember the rest of it. I just got to make you feel my the Blarney Stone. I don't know, man. I hear a lot of weird stuff over there. They got a lot of old things. One of them is either rub the nose or the belly or to spit on something when you walk by it for some reason. It's on the ground. I don't know what it is, but it's there. People get told off for stroking the nose of Greybeard's Bobby. Is that a dog? I feel like it's a dog. Oh, Bobby. Like, is that... There's a lot of stuff people could rub out there, so I'm not going to get into it. Mr. Cellophane, this is a good one. I saw, oh god, a specific actor who's normally, well, someone who's mostly known as a comedian, who's also an actor, who was in a movie with a guy who's also funny, where they played twin brothers or some nonsense, or at least brothers. Did we just become best friends? Yup, think it's that. Might not even be that guy, but that's what came to mind. And he did Mr. Cellophane, the song, in the theatrical version of... Is this from Chicago? It doesn't say here, but I feel like it is. If someone stood up in a crowd and raised his voice up way out loud and waved his arms and shook his leg, would you notice him? If someone in the movie show yell fire in the second row, this whole place is a powder keg, would you notice him? Hey, Whiskey Uncensored, what you doing? Singing along, I'm sure. I don't know why your photograph thing doesn't show up. It's super, it does that. The statue of a dog, that's what I'm thinking of. It's Bourbon Night was just over there and they were doing all kinds of touristy stuff. Let's stay this for concert, but show opens in 3 days. Oh God, get on it, Ma. Mom and Dad are actually in a play right now. I think, yeah, it's Will Ferrell who was the one who is opposite the guy who I'm thinking of. So you're right about that. Would you notice him? And even without clucking like a hen. Oh God, I don't remember how this goes. And even when clucking like a hen, everyone gets noticed now and then. Unless, of course, that personage should be invisible, inconsequential, me. And this is the actual singing part. Cellophane, Mr. Cellophane, should have been my name, Mr. Cellophane, 'cause you can look right through me, walk right by me, and never know I'm there. I tell you, Cellophane, Mr. This is one of those songs that ramps up, and it's really good. He does a really good job, but I can't remember his freaking name. It was in the movie, though, so if you can look it up, Cellophane, the movie, song. Amazing job. Amazing. I'm so glad he did that. He paid such a good tribute to it. And his character was so sad. Chicago's not a happy movie, by the way. Hello, hello. We're not going on much longer. I've already gone over by a goddamn hour. I know there's other stuff going on. Oh, I know this one. I don't remember why. But the song More, Til Grado nel Curo, Coron, whatever. From the film Mondo Cane. I do the song. I don't even have to look at it. More than the greatest love the world has known. This is the love I'll give to you alone. More than the simple words I try to say. I only live to love you more each day. I've changed some lyrics, or notes. More than you'll ever know, my arms long to hold you, so my heart will be in your keeping, waking, sleeping, laughing, weeping. Longer than always is a long, long time. But far beyond forever you'll be mine. I know I never lived before, and my heart is very sure no one else could love you more. I did the thing. Hey, Bobby. Where's Bobby? Oh, shit. Causing trouble again. Still good. I still gotta pour a little more whiskey, by the way. John C. Reilly, does he have hair that goes like out? It's very curly. I think he had glasses in the film. Not in the film not in Chicago, but in the Two Brothers film, whatever that was. Welcome to my brain. Nothing really makes sense, and I only remember partial things. It's great. Flowers by Miley Cyrus might be in Red House. There are some I want to try, but I have to have the lyrics like right in front of me. Much like this. And it's on Spotify. Maybe if you're a patron of mine, I'll consider making a video that you all can watch. It's a thought, no promises. Depends on the patrons wanting it. If they want it, they can tell me. Super tight curls. That's him. Okay, good. Yes, he was the one who did. I think could be someone who looked like him. But if you want to check out Chicago, Mr. Cellophane, I feel like it's him, but I could be very wrong. Might just be someone who looks similar, but that seems unlikely. The most beautiful girl in the world? Don't remember that one either. That does make me sad, like, not in a good way. That a lot of these songs that we did, some of them very briefly. Like, some she would give me the song, we'd sing it that day. And that was the last time we did anything with it. Oh, here we go. This is right in my wheelhouse.
Everything's moving too fast.
That's a good thing, though. Chat moving is good. Me losing track of what's going on, not so good. Yeah, super tight curls on his head. James Morgan, give it to me instead. I'm kidding. Riley was nominated for Best Supporting Actor in Chicago. Yes, that's probably him because he did a fantabulous job. I felt so bad for that man in that film. Oh, God. Let's do it! I did want to do that once upon a time with someone I was acquainted with, but they were very busy, is the nice way of putting it. Also, they just never got back to me whenever I asked over and over again, so... Step Brothers, yes, that's the weird one. That's where for some reason, that's where my brain goes first when I think of him in Chicago. I don't know. I don't know. Some of you may have recognized a few verses of this one. I'm not going to do a few, but... Nighttime sharpens, heightens each sensation. Darkness stirs and wakes imagination. Silently the senses abandon their defenses. Oh, what's going on with that high note? Da 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 da. Slowly, gently, night unfurls a splendor. Grasp it, sense it, tremulous and tender. Turn your face away from the garish light of day. Turn your thoughts away from cold, unfeeling light. And listen to the music of the night. I could keep going. Phantom of the Opera just ended their final performance recently, if you didn't know. They went for so long, so many years. More power to them. Like, most people know that song, whether you're a theater person or not. What's this? My Cup Runneth Over from I Do, I Do. Nope, don't remember it. Yeah, it's the second verse. Stuff's hard, by the way. Oh yeah, I remember this song, except I didn't like it. Because my cup runneth over with, and then the word love stretched out for, what's that? 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 1. The word love stretched out for that long. If you understand music, you know what I just said there. That's, I forget what they're called, but it's a lot of breath involved in that. Fish heads, roly poly fish heads. No fish heads for you. The Nearness of You from Paramount Pictures' Romance in the Dark. I feel like a lot of these are from songs and movies that just were quite a while ago. Sorry, reading. My heart is in a dither, dear, when you're at a distance. But when you are near, oh my... No, that's not how it goes. I think I remember liking this song, but I don't remember the tune. And of course, that means a problem because I can't sing the words if I don't remember the tune. Ow. Eat 'em up, yum. They can't wear sweaters. I don't know what's going on anymore. Is that what it is? My hand just went numb because I've been holding that thing so long. I did not realize. Ugh. Oh, this is the one that's in not English. I don't know if this is English or Latin. So if you know, please tell. If I can remember these words, good God. It's a different language, so bear with me. Nel corpo non mi sento brillare. Gioventù. E giorn del mio... I know the words are not English. Brilla gioventù. E giorn del mio tormi... Nope, that's wrong. Anyone else? No. It does sound Italian. Nel corpo non mi sento brilla la gioventù. E giorn del mio tormento. Amor seco partu. Mi pizzichi, mi stuzzichi, mi pungichi, mi mastichi. Che cor è questo a me? Pietà, 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 amore incerto che dispera mi fa. I have no idea what I just said. Well, I do. It's underneath there, but it doesn't sound as good. Yeah. I think, what is it called? Hold on. Why feels my heart so dormant? I think that's what it says right there. Arietta? Arietta? And it's just Nel corpo non mi sento. Giovanni Paciello. That name sounds familiar. At least Giovanni does. No one knows who I am. Ooh, that's fun. Ah, what is this from? Words by Leslie W. Franklin. Okay. Look at me and tell me who I am, why I am, what I am. Call me a fool and it's true I am, if I don't know who I am. It's such a shame, I'm such a sham. No one knows who I am. I don't know that song either. Not very well, but the thing is in there. La Moliari. Got it. I like how I've left the actual background music on still. Whoopsie. This one Mama KillCo likes because we sang it together once because... Hello. We sang it together once in Florida in the early morning when we were going to one of the places. Not Disney World. Not Epcot. I think it was Paramount. Paramount? Is that a place down there in Florida? I don't remember. It's been a minute. I haven't been to Florida in very like more than 5 years. But we sang this one morning because... Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Good night. James Morgan gets to sleep. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for helping me pay tribute to Kate as best I can here. It's like I said, it's been a minute. I forgot where I lost off. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. The corn is as high as an elephant's eye, and it looks like it's climbing. Clear up to the sky. Forgot the word clear. Oh, that's the one song I can't sing easily. All right, I'll sing one part of this because it's the song I sang at Kate's funeral. I won't get far. Get that cord out of my eye, right? Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling. From glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses fallen. 'Tis you must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, and all the valley is hushed, heavy and white with snow. 'Tis I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. But when ye come, and all the flowers are... Yeah. What do I have there? I guess it's flowers instead of roses. We'll go roses. But when ye come and all the roses fall in... There's some switches-a-roo here, so if I have the wrong lyrics, that's why. If I am dead, yes, dead that well may be, you'll come and find the place where I am lying. Kneel and say an Ave there for me. I'm losing it. And I will hear the soft you tread above me, and all my grave will warmer, sweeter be. Oh boy, here we go. For you'll have kneeled and told me that you love me, and I shall sleep in peace until you come to me. Woo! Bye there. Good luck with rehearsals and all that madness. Papa KillCo's actually in a performance too. Mom and Papa KillCo. And again, if you want to learn about what they're doing, link down below. I'm doing this on purpose, I swear. Whew. I actually didn't think I'd be able to sing that one. Oh, this one. How I haven't done this in ages. What? Where are the first words? Sorry, going over the words, trying to find the melody. Oh, there it is. Once in love with Amy, always in love with Amy. That's one I haven't sung in a very long time. I remember bits of it. That's it. Oh, this one's one I like, but I feel like I shouldn't sing it. You'll know in a minute. Hold on. I kind of do. The problem is every time I'd sing, I'd get more attention after I did, which is like good and also like, oh, leave me alone, get away from me. So, all right, last song for tonight. I'm already 5 minutes over the end an hour, an hour 5 minutes. Oh, God, I can't remember the tune exactly. Where is it? Where is it? That's not how it goes. Shh. The next door has been wonky. Huh. I'm reading the lyrics and going, I don't remember this that way at all. Like, these are not the words to me. Ow. Well, let's see if I remember bits of it. Old man river, that old man river, she don't say nothing, but must say something. She keeps on rolling along. She don't plant taters, she don't plant cotton, and them what's plants them are soon forgotten. But old man river, she just keeps rolling along. That's what I have here, the song, like the Old Man River. But the lyrics are not what I remember here. At least, you know what? I don't have the rest. It's got the beginning, and then the rest is gone. I don't know where it is. So that's no good. I should find that. But considering my apartment, which you get to see if you're on Patreon, that'll be that. Thank you for hanging out with me and listening to all the songs I sang. I'll be ending this with a little bit of the Four Roses, which I may or may not like. I don't remember. The only way to find out if you're a patron of mine. Ha! He, not a she? You just keep... Let's not argue over pronouns. Too much of that going on. He, she, it. I could say it. That'd be the more sensible thing to say. Just keeps rolling. Keeps on rolling along. I like thinking of it as a she. I don't know why. But it probably is he, officially. Thank you, Andrew Butler. Meow. Indeed. Sure, kitty. Have some fish. Zenbud likes the notes. Might be hearing fireworks. That happens occasionally. All right. Again, thank you for joining me. Thank you for the thumbs and the likes and the subscribes and all the money. If you sent any, I can't see if it's Venmo or PayPal, but thank you if you did. And also, more importantly, check out Caring Bridge down below. Gives you more info about how Mom and Pop KillCo are dealing with my father's cancer treatment. So far, pretty good. But I will be doing again, as I said, much earlier. I'll be doing a fundraiser for them in November. So stick around. And again, Roy Aquavite will be here on the channel next Sunday if all goes well. Friday starts dry week officially for the Whiskey Tribe, which is a little problem because Roy is going to be here, so I'll be drinking anyway. But just so you know, after dry week with the Whiskey Tribe, which I normally do except for this one time, I'll still add a couple days this week, so leave me alone. After dry week, patrons get to be in a raffle, so they get a sample of my own picking, depending on their tastes. I'm not going to send you a bunch of bourbon if you don't drink bourbon. So you have a chance to win if you're a patron, and if you're a patron only. Otherwise, you got to be here, and you got to get in the raffles that happen every other week or so. Event sometimes, usually Fridays. Anyway, as always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome, and you're pretty awesome if you stuck around for all of this. And I will see you out there. Okay, bye. Thank you for joining me on KillCo Whiskey Musings. You can find my social media and Patreon in the links below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.